Yeah.
Hello everyone! Welcome to Ryotaro, Japan! Yeah! Thank you! So, Chris, shut up, mate. Just shut up. Just don't start commenting in my channel. Just don't come there. You need to just donate me, alright? That's what you have to do. You just shut up and just donate, alright? Anyway, so thank you very much for coming and joining the my birthday party. So I've got some friends from all over Japan. So him, all right, okay. Just let me introduce a little bit. Thank you everyone. So I'm going to ask you later on where you guys are from. I really want to know. Just shut up. I'm from Japan. Just shut up. Okay, so let me just introduce him, right? So Fujita-san, he actually came all over from Kyoto, and he owns the #1 guest house in the whole Kyoto. How amazing is that? And it's called Fujitaya. I'll put some links below later on anyway. But let me just have him some words from him. All right.
Hello everybody, I'm from Kyoto, Japan, and my name is Masa, and I own the guest house, #1 guest house, and today I coming to Sendai because of Ryota's birthday.
Yes. So he came over, or he came to Sendai just for my birthday, and I just appreciate. And let me just introduce him, the Ryusuke is from Aomori. And remember, Chris and I did the all sorts of videos about Aomori, and the many restaurants and many places that we went was actually chosen by his recommendation. And Ryusuke, let's just hear a little bit from his word, okay?
Hi guys, I'm Ryusuke. Please call me Rice Cake.
Ryusuke.
Yeah, sounds like
Rice
Rice
Cake.
Cake. Rice Cake is much easier to pronounce. And I'm making lots of tours in Tohoku, and sometimes I accept Ryotaro to Aomori and all over the Tohoku area. So if you have a chance to visit Tohoku, I do a guide too. So I'm waiting for you guys.
Oh, you know what? I don't. Maybe many of you may have seen the our video with Chris called 24 Hours in Sendai, and actually he appears just a little bit in that video, just looking at the mobile.
Find me.
So find him. He's just there, just for like 3 seconds, but he's there. Just look for him. Maybe if you look for him, if you find him, you might get some free tour or something later on. Okay. All right. So finally, last guy, and he actually came all the way from not only from Fukuoka but from Estonia, and he lives in Estonia and does his business in Estonia and Rwanda, Africa. So let's hear his word a little bit.
Yeah, my name is Yushi, like alphabet U and C. So please call me Yushi. And I'm basically time capsulist. I'm very time capsule all over the world. So please call me to your place and let's bury something together.
Let's bury something together. How I don't know, like just the word is that. Anyway, so he actually lives in Fukuoka right now, but he just came back because of the COVID-19 situation here. But he normally lives in Estonia, and what he does for his like kind of a life,
In Estonia,
life work, I think, is the he calls himself time capsulist or time capsuler.
Yes.
So what he does, he goes around all around the world. He travels around the world, and then he makes the time capsule where he puts some the things that of your memory, like letters or anything, the photos, anything into the capsule, and then bury it in the ground and just wait for 10 years, and then just take it out again after 10 years by him going back to the place. So just how can they find you?
Oh, I give you some link.
Okay, so I'll get some links later on. So just follow his link, and he does really amazing things. So anyway, so those are my friends. I just came to Sendai for only for my birthday. I'm really happy for them and for also of course you guys who I just saw the number of people. I'm just seeing the number of people in front of me. There are 722 people right now watching, and with 348 likes. And that is absolutely amazing. And thank you very much. And so now I'd like to hear where you guys are from. I'm always amazed by hearing people, hearing comments, looking at the comments where you guys are from. Just tell me where you guys are from. Happy birthday, thank you very much. And I'd like to hear, I'd like to see the number of countries or the where you guys are from. Finland. There you go. Okay, there you go. Okay, Scotland, Albania, Germany, Florida, Mumbai, Germany, Malaysia, Chicago, Philippines, Mumbai, Australia, Indonesia, and Switzerland, Portugal, Sweden, New Zealand, Indonesia. Oh my God. I think you know what? What I noticed is that there are many Asian Europeans awake, and Americans or whoever are living on that line there are asleep. I'm really sorry for them doing this show right now. Oh, Virginia. Okay, there you go. There's some American people there. Perth, Australia. Welcome, welcome. Chile. Hola, Chile.
Hola.
Okay, Denmark and San Francisco. Okay, there's some American people there. Okay, that's very nice. Welcoming here. Northern Ireland, England, and Sachsen, Germany. Oh, thank you very much. Let me just there you go. Thank you very much. So, what I like to do here is the today. I'd like to ask you what you thought about the video. Okay, but let me just go through my some of the countries as well. Go through some. Oh my God. Okay, so John Winston, thank you very much for your donation. I mean, I'll take that as a birthday present, and that will be I'd like to thank you for that, and Edward Shag, sorry, I couldn't say your name properly, and thank you very much in your message from South Africa. So now I'd like to hear what you thought about my last video, the samurai aloha, because I was just looking through the comments of the video, and many of people thought that I was sponsored. Actually, I'm not sponsored at all, because he's my friend. And also, it was so funny that many people thought that they were really sorry for the owner, the president, giving such a discount. Obviously, I didn't really push him so much. We talked a little bit beforehand, and I heard how much he could offer in the beginning. So I could I had my limit to push. But I'd like to just confess that the video has been out like less than 24 hours now, but already there's been already about 50 shirts sold to the viewers all over the world. And I have to admit that the shirt was not cheap at all. Like I said in the video, some of them were like $200, some of them were close to $300. But thanks to the Mr. Sakurai, the Tetsuya's discount, it was 20% off with shipping fee, and I think people thought it was worth the money and bought the thing. So obviously it's a shopping channel, and I want to be I want to be funny, but as well as being nice to the person who's actually selling the product. So I did realize the fact that we're having the same last name together. So okay, thank you very much. I'm just getting all sorts of messages on the happy birthday, especially. I'd like to thank everyone who's giving me the message right now. But I just unfortunately the message is going really fast. A bit obviously, not as fast as Chris's messages. I just couldn't believe how fast it went. So I can still follow your names and what is really written. So I'm kind of following it. But anyway, first thing I wanted to mention was that to thank all of you who watched the video, and especially the ones who actually purchased this that shirt. I was not expecting anyone actually buying the shirt because it wasn't that cheap. Plus, and I wasn't really sure how many people actually wanted the shirt. And the one thing I wanted to mention was that the shirts that were sold right after the video was released was the shirts that I was wearing in that video. I just could not believe. The Sakurai-san called me up this morning and said, Sakurai-san, well, he called me Sakurai-san too. Anyway, so Sakurai-san, the shirts that you're wearing are all gone now. And I had no words, and I was just breathless feeling that I had. So I'd like to thank you. So anyway, so today, with these guys all together, I'd like to introduce some snacks and sweets that we all like in Japan. And I brought some things, and you know what I like, right? You know what I like to drink at this live streaming. And I think sour plums. You're right there. Sour plums. So yeah, that's it. So I got sour plums. There you go. So let me just get otoko ume. Okay, so there you go. This is the legendary sour plums. Cameron Cans, thank you very much. Thank you very much for your message, and also okay. Well, so let me explain this first. So this is otokome, the sour plum sweet. This is definitely is the something that I always have to have in the this. Hold on, let me just get the okay in this chat. Okay. You know how Chris hates this, candy, right? And but let me hold on. Let me have them taste it, and see what they think about the flavor.
Okay.
He hates it. He hates it. Thank you for congratulating my 347th birthday. Hone-san, thank you very much for your 90 yen. There you go.
Okay.
What do you think?
I like it.
You like?
Yeah.
So it's salty. What do you think?
Not salty as I expected.
No? No?
Good. Good.
That's good.
Good.
It's very good. I mean,
You know, otokome means.
otokome. Oh yeah. So it's otokome. This actually means like man plum. For man. Yeah. Plum for man. Plum for man. Looks kind of like dog food. Thanks, girl. Yeah, it does look like a little bit like it's a small bunch of candies inside, but it's a plum for me. Anyway, so again, like we did the last time with the Crest and live streaming, I always get this announcement saying that the this building is closing. So just don't mind about it. Let me just keep talking about it. Anyway, so this is good.
Yeah.
So let me just get my drink.
Which one?
Yes. Which one? Whichever. Just this one. Okay. So today I wanna introduce this drink here. So just place it here. Okay. Let me just. This is It's called Yogurina. And it's clear, like it's like a water. It's like a mineral water. It looks like a mineral water. If you take this, the wrapping out, it's like water. But okay. But it's Yogurt. Yogurt. This clear water, it totally tastes like yogurt. I mean, I really want everyone watching this to try when you're in Japan. This is amazing, and we get like all sorts of these. This one comes with the yogurt flavor, but also the other ones are coming with a peach flavor, the strawberry flavor, many. It comes in many flavors. So when you're in Japan, just make sure you try it. And I want to just go through the some questions. If you happy, well, thank you very much for these happy birthday comments from Garam and also DWCC. Happy with California sucks. Love your show in Japan. Everyone. Cali sucks, La sucks, don't come here. Oh my God. Well, I love California though. I used to live in Seattle, and I sometimes went down to California, and it's just sunny. And because in Seattle it was raining really hard and in fall and winter, but California has always been sunny, so I just love that place. Thank you very much for your comment. And where's the next? Let me just go through some other questions. Where's your next travel video destination? Okay, so in my second last video, I was going through the comments. Actually, I asked a question as where do you want me to go in Japan in my next video? And I was going through, and in this live streaming, I like to promise you all that I'm going to the most northern top of Hokkaido, the Japan. I'm going there. Hopefully in about next 1-2 months. Before it gets too cold, really, because it's up north, it's really close to Russia. I happen to know. I was just looking through. I was researching the area, and I found that one Michelin soba noodle restaurant in Wakkanai, the place I'm planning to go. That's the kind of most northern top city there, and I'd like to try the soba there at this Michelin 1-star Michelin restaurant. So that's the way I'd like to go next. Let me just go through next some other comments. Hi, Ryotaro and crew. Happy 374th birthday. Ryotaro looks like a man. Plum and water yogurt is the secret to anti-aging. Anti-aging, yeah. Well, people. Well, I'm okay. Anyway, so let me just tell you how I turned 47 years old today, the 27th of September. People call me like I was in 30s, but in Japan, I mean, people call me I look like I'm in 40s, and so I mean, this guy right there next to me, he's like 48. He's 48. How old are you now?
43.
43. How old are you now?
30.
He's 30. So he's really young. So so I think Japanese people tend to Japanese Asians maybe tend to look young, and especially in Japan, it's very moist. It's humid, and so we're just talking about it like a skin. So, but I don't know, maybe because of that. I'm not really sure about that. I cannot guarantee that's because of that.
Onsen, maybe.
Onsen,
Yeah.
hot spring. That's what it is. So let me go through some other questions. Hold on. No. What's up? So you're enjoying your content makes me wish even more that I had the funds to afford going to the language school and move to Japan for a time. I mean, obviously, Japan is not a cheap country, but considering that Japanese yen is not as expensive as expensive as before, and think that the prices of things has been staying the same for last 20 years. So for that matter, the gyudon for beef bowl has been like around 350 yen for like last 20 years. So for you guys, I think for those who live in the States or Australians, so the price got so high, expensive in your countries. But in Japan, we have already stayed the same. So for your point of view, you might find Japan really cheap. So let me go through some other chat questions. Okay, thank you. All right, so now I'd like to take some questions on the whatever you like to ask. What are you at work? No, we're not at work at all. We just had a private birthday party, and it's right now. It's like close to 11. p.m. We just had dinner, and we came over to my office to decided to do this live streaming a few hours ago. So we came. I mean, this is like the right place to do it because you can be noisy and still be okay. Okay, so that's it. So okay, what's the next? What's next?
Next.
Okay, that yes.
This one.
You know what? This is the next thing I like to try. This is the cake. This is the cake. It's called a baschi. Baschi. This is the abbreviation of Basque, like a Basque, the Spanish. You know, in Spain there is an area called Basque, and a Basque cheesecake. And then this Basque cheesecake has been really popular in Japan for last year or two. And so everywhere you go, that you will find this Basque cheesecake in at any convenience store. And I know people are really into it. So Basque cheesecake. So the area is called Basque. They call it. Well, the cheesecake is really famous in the area. So let me just try it. We'll try it.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Baschi. Okay. Ah.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
Hey.
Oh.
Try.
No candles, unfortunately. People thought I'm not worth the candles at all. So, we share the same birthday. Happy birthday to you too. Basque cheesecake. Yeah. How do you spell Basque?
I don't know.
B-A-S-K? No. Oh, is that
No.
Basque? Someone knows? Happy birthday from Germany. Yeah, Dankeschön. Yeah. So, it's a Basque. Is that a Basque? Okay, B-A-S-Q-U-E. Basque. Yeah. Thank you very much. So, mogu, Basque. Yeah, that's Basque. What is it? Q-U-E. That's Basque. Thank you very much. That's what is. So, what's next? We got so many things that I just brought. You know what? I like to introduce a sweet that maybe not many people can find, or it's really hard to find in anywhere else other than Japan, but everyone knows, and that this is totally Japanese, which is dorayaki. You know Doraemon, right? You know, like how Doraemon loves dorayaki. And this is what this is. I'm pretty sure not many people actually have seen it in real. Actually, it exists in Japan. This is dorayaki. This is what Doraemon loves. And this is how it looks. Isn't this like exactly the same as what you saw in the dorayaki? And it's this, yeah, exactly. So I like it's like a pancakes with like what's that? The red bean paste inside. And people, I like it. You want to share it maybe?
Why not?
Okay. So sorry, which announcement again? Just forget it. It's just so noisy. But anyway, it bothers me. But there you go. Okay, so let me just show the filling. So there's like red bean paste inside, and
まもなく午後11時、閉館の時間です。
Nice.
まもなく
Traditional.
午後
You
11
know,
時、
sometimes inside the
閉
matcha
館
cream
の時
or
間です。
other creams.
またのご来店を
ヨーグル
お待ち申し上げます。
So sweet.
お気をつけてお帰りください。
Like you said, dorayaki doesn't need to come with red bean paste, but normally it does. But sometimes it comes with like a matcha cream, sometimes with a whipped cream with red bean paste all together. They're filling inside, which I love the most actually. So dorayaki is actually it's sold everywhere in Japan, right? Because I nobody comes in like a huge box too, but if you go to konbini, you can buy by a piece. So good. All right. So who's that? Yes. What's that woman robot voice? Yeah, this is the voice of a woman who's trying to kick us out. It's closing at 11. So she's going to scream out in about 5 minutes again, and that's her last voice we'll hear. So no worries. So next one. Pizza potato. Pizza potato. It's pizza potato. Pizza potato. Pizza potato chips. Pizza potato chips. So what they did is they actually put like cheese and tomato sauce and just a bit of meaty, some flavored something on the top of potato chips. And this is something that we all love. There you go.
Thank you.
I like cheese part.
Cheese part.
Yeah.
We all love the cheese part. Okay, so look, it's got you see some cheese on the top? Yeah, this is what's happening. Yeah. This is it.
Exactly.
Yeah. This is the best part because look.
Is this Kalbi?
Kalbi.
Yeah,
Kalbi is best. Kalbi is the best. Kalbi is the best. Okay, so now I'd like to again go through the people who nicely donated some money to this birthday boy here. So hi Ryotaro, happy birthday! Thank you very much. I was thinking of visiting islands such as Ishigaki and Amami Oshima. Do you have any site recommendation? I do. I mean, you're right there. I love Amami. I've been to Amami so many times, and also I've been to Ishigaki 3 times already, and those are both beautiful places. But when you go to those places or those islands, and again, I'm pretty sure you know the rule, but don't really stay on the city side. Always go to the tip of the coast or some area only local people live, and maybe there's 1 or 2 small hotels, and those are the nicest area ever. Quiet, the local culture still remains. The people are like much nicer, not like because when you go to these resort islands, the chances are that when you go to big hotels, the people who are working there are not the local. They're from like Tokyo, they're from Osaka, they're from all over Japan. But if you go to like small towns, like on the outskirts of the island, then the people you will meet are the local people who've grown in the island. So just try those islands. That's good. But besides those islands, the southern the tropical islands, I would recommend Yakushima. It's a very foresty island that people love to see the trees. Then they've got some trekking tours in there, and the people love it. Oh, sorry, this is the last announcement, the robot voice announcement. But anyway, forget it. So let me just go through some other questions. Okay. As someone who's lived abroad, from Angel Rose, as someone who's lived abroad, what are the best and the worst parts of living and working in another country? Well, that really depends. Maybe these are the questions I might ask you guys too. But for myself, the worst parts of not really the worst, but obviously language barrier is something that which I had to struggle with. The first country I went was obviously the States. Many of you have seen my video, the first video I talked about it. Then I had to like struggle for like at least 2 years to be able to speak like proper, not proper, but like conversational English, to learn it and to keep up with the speed of the native speakers that I was encountering. The other part that I was struggling with was in some places, not in the States, but in some other countries, food was something that because Japanese food back then, like when I was abroad, was not something that was cheap. It was always been expensive. So I always had to look for a Japanese restaurant that were cheap. That was another thing that I was struggling with. So what about you guys?
For me, I'm actually originally from Osaka, and I definitely recommend to stay in Osaka, and because like me, very open mind, and then talking a lot, and making takoyaki, and so I'm sure you enjoyed in Osaka to stay and then living. So, and of course in Kyoto too, and so welcome.
Yeah. So again, he's just telling you that to come and stay at his guest house. That's what it is, right? so
I struggle. I live in the U.S. and I struggle with the lack of knowledge of the history of the country. Language and pronunciation, I'm getting better, but the lack of information. So the cultural history that should be known before go to abroad.
Yeah, exactly. So Japanese people sometimes we don't really learn so much about our culture or history when you're young. So you go abroad and people ask you some questions like, "How about your country? What do you think? How is that in Japan? How is it in Japan?" And so we just couldn't answer. So that was something that I was ashamed of myself as well. That I would go back, then I would try to relearn again our history and culture. So
Yeah.
Estonia.
Yeah, I have two companies, one in Estonia and one in Rwanda, Africa.
Yeah.
And Estonian is really similar to Japanese. They are shy and but Rwanda, there is big problem.
Problem?
Yeah,
What is it?
they don't come on time.
Okay. This is like a bit controversial because I mean Japanese people are almost too famous of being punctual, and not. But actually, having traveled all over the world, I actually realized or found out that the people who are always on time are the ones who are making watches.
Okay.
Germans, Swiss, Japanese. So but obviously the Rwanda, obviously they don't make watches, right?
Yeah.
So, but see, the thing is, for them, for how does it Rwandish? How do they Rwanda people? Rwandese. For Rwandese, I guess Japanese people. Why do you come on time? You don't have to come on time. Isn't that like that?
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
How do they like? What did you do about that?
No, they like. I forgot.
I forgot.
Yeah.
But same thing happened in Okinawa.
Yeah.
Okinawa people
That I'm thinking, yes.
usually late.
Yeah.
Yeah, they call it Okinawa time.
Yeah, Okinawa time.
To
yes,
justify
yes.
themselves, they call it Okinawa time, which we like. We once you get used to it, I think we don't care anymore. But when you come from Honshu or the other parts of Japan, that's something that you notice. People being late. Why am I only here? Did I get time wrong? But you are the only one who get the time right, and the other ones who are wrong, but they think that they are right. So that's what it is. Okay, thank you for a question. Okay, that's the next question. Next question. Let me just go. Happy birthday. I was wondering if any of you have spent so much time in Western Japan. Matsue or Shimane or prefecture has become my destination. So you're from West. You're from the West.
Yeah, I've been there, but only one night or 2 nights.
What did you think? Because the Shimane prefecture has become my new favorite town.
Wow.
So Shimane, I haven't been to Shimane. So tell me, Shimane.
I've been 1 or 2 times, but it's nice place actually.
Nice
And,
place.
Shimane,
Nice place.
Shimane, there is a really famous shrine.
Yeah, Izumo
yeah.
Shrine. Izumo Taisha Shrine is famous for the finding a girlfriend or boyfriend, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So if
Already.
you're single, I think it's the best. It's the best way to visit Shimane and visit Izumo Shrine,
Shrine.
and you get a girlfriend or boyfriend in about what,
Yeah.
2 days? I think
Hopefully
1 week.
1 week.
1 week. He says so. He's from Kyoto. He's always right. So
I hope so.
that's it. So another question there. Okay, there we go. What? Any other question? There's a Ryotaro happy birthday. I was thinking of visiting islands. Okay, that's what it is. Okay, that's good. Okay, so let me go through other questions here. Okay, what is our other occupation besides being a YouTuber? What is your my occupation? I've got
That's a good question.
I've got a lot of occupation.
Okay.
Yeah, I asked
Occupation.
that too.
Well, I mean that reason why I do YouTube with Chris or myself is to attract foreign tourists to Japan. Well, just by showing our what we've got in Japan and the best part of Japan, and especially the off the beaten path of Japan, especially when you're in Tohoku. Many people don't know about Tohoku so much, so we kind of focus on those areas with Chris and myself too, and to attract foreign tourists. So that's what I do for my occupation itself. Besides YouTuber, so that's what I do. I don't only do the filmmaking, but I do the seminars. I do all sorts of consulting, and also. But the purpose of doing that is to attract foreign tourists, all of the people from the world, to visit the area. So that's what it is. Are you an FBI agent? I was. I'm more like a CIA. I'm more like a CIA because I live overseas.
I think your occupation is Ryotaro.
Japan.
Yeah, Ryotaro is very easy.
You own the restaurant. Yes, I co-own the restaurants. I don't really own myself, but I co-own the restaurant. In my last video, I introduced my video. The restaurant is called Akyusha in Sendai. And if you have some time to visit, just please come, and you'll find some great menus that you like. Happy birthday. What do you think of the Philippines? Have you been there? In Japanese, thank you very much for writing in Japanese. No, never been to the Philippines, unfortunately, but I'd like to go to Cebu. Definitely. I was once thinking of spending some like a week or so in Cebu, the beach. I know that many people who've been there and they found the area or the island really beautiful. I'd love to visit, definitely. Well, thank you. Oh my God, it's going too fast. Let me just go back to Tohoku is now in my bucket list. Thank you so much. And so I guess you've succeeded in promoting Tohoku. Yes, I am so happy when I see a message or comment saying that because of your videos, I've decided to go to Tohoku, or I've decided to go to the area that we filmed in. On the other day, I was in the gym. And then I met this guy, and he told me that he saw my face, and he goes like, do you speak English? I think you speak English. And I was like, yes, I do. Do you do YouTube? It's like, I do. And well, thank God, because I watched the video, I decided to come to Sendai, and I was like, shit, thank you so much. So we shook hands, and we since then we became friends. That was such a nice experience that I had. So let me just go through some other stuff. Let me ask some other questions. Okay, what do you think about people trying to work in Japan? Say for a bunch of years. I'm from software developer and looking for change in my life. I know a bit of Japanese, but want to learn more from Kodaction. What do you think?
Kodaction.
Kodaction, yeah, his name.
Yeah.
What do you think? Well, if you're a software engineer, especially there are many companies in Tokyo, for instance. Yeah, Tokyo. Even without higher level of Japanese, you should be able to find a job if you actually can do the coding in the software engineering and so.
So in that case, maybe if he can speak out of Japanese, not so big problem.
Yeah, it's a problem.
Yeah.
So yeah, when you don't speak Japanese, if you have some skill that is not multinational. I don't call it multinational. Like for software engineering, it's like everywhere is the same. Everyone using Windows and everyone uses Apple and so Macintosh and so. What I know is that in the countryside of Japan, many people many foreign people are struggling to find a job apart from teaching English. People say that teaching English is the only job that they could find, but recently, because of this tourism become really popular in Japan, and many foreign tourists are coming to Japan, there are many jobs related to that tourism.
Yeah.
Definitely, that's something that I promise you that they are. So next question from Michael Kozria. Do you know how big Japan's YouTube scene is? As in content made in Japanese for Japanese people. I'd be curious if there are any who do things like travel blogs in some obscure European places. Do you know any Japanese YouTuber who travel around the world and in Japanese? In Japanese. I should never. No.
I don't think so.
I don't think, but there should be some, but not anyone in particular that has got many, say, subscribers.
Yeah.
Not so many in Japan. I know some in China or Thailand, but maybe
Not
in
in
Japan.
See,
yeah.
maybe we should do that.
Yeah.
We should do that. That's good. That's good. All right. So next question. Any question? Happy birthday, Ryotaro. DM calls 1. Thank you so much. Your message. Thank you. Being blue, green. なんかと people looks like this guy. Okay, Bipol Mishra says in Japanese that it looks like we are in a press conference after like playing the band. So there's a digital verse. Happy birthday, Ryotaro. You guys are awesome. Any more discounts? Yes. Okay, you know what? This Hawaiian shirt thing, right? I was talking to the president today, and I was actually trying to give the discount until the end of October. But since you guys, like the viewers, you guys bought like more than 50 of them, he was just so happy that he decided to keep that promotion code, like Ryotaro, forever.
Forever.
So anyone who watched the video, my last video, and put promo code there, and anyone will get the discount. I'm just so nice of him, Kevin do that. But at the same time, I'm thinking of doing my the Ryotaro Japan channel, the shopping channel again with a different product. I'm trying to look for something right now that would interest you. So look forward to that, please. Thank you. Okay, next one. There is no shortage of Polish people vlogging in Japan, but are there any Japanese people vlogging from Poland that you know of? I've been to Poland just so many times. I don't know how many. I've been there for 10 times, I think. So I can speak a little bit of Polish too.
Wow.
Is it?
Right. Say something.
Dziękuję bardzo. Thank you very much.
Oh, really?
Same thing. Yeah. What's that? 1, 2, 3. Jeden, dwa, trzy, cztery, pięć. Anyway, so like what's the name of the Polish language? But anyway, what is it? But are there Japanese people blogging from Poland? No, I don't know. I know many Japanese people living in Poland, in Warsaw especially, but I don't know anyone who's blogging from Poland. I should ask them to do it. Yeah. So Michael Kozera, I'll make sure that I'll tell him. Thank you very much for your comment. Riz Panagato, thank you very much for your donation. Thank you very much. Do you have kids? I do have kids, 2 kids. Describe yourself in 3 words.
3 words.
I am Japanese.
You are.
So do you love vodka? Poland, let's say hello from Poland. Oh, there's been so many Polish viewers. Oh my
Wow.
God. So Jibrovka. That's what I like. Thank you very much. Thank you. Send it to me. I feel like a lot of Japanese bloggers aren't actually from Japan. Do you have any theories to what? Yes, I do. Because we Japanese, again, are not so good at English. That's what it is. Japanese bloggers always speak in Japanese, and that's the only language they speak in. So that's why, as a result, like Chris, normally the people who are vlogging from Japan are foreign. That's my perception. Thank you. Any question? Can I study in medical in Japan as an undergraduate? I think so. Yeah, sure you can. Sure you can. But obviously you need to know Japanese for medical especially. So that's why you have to need language skill is first. But I think you can. Thank you. The comments. Describe yourself in 3 words. I said it. I am Japanese. What is it? Natsuki. Have you been to India? No, I have not been to India.
Really?
Oh, yeah, no, I haven't been to. No,
Oh.
have you?
I've been to
Where?
3-4 times. I love Ladakh in the very north India.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where? And
That area is actually in India. Is, very very big and just north area and
Yeah.
people normally Tibet people.
yeah.
So very kindly.
Yeah.
And look was a place. Looks
Oh, it looks like us.
Japanese.
Looks like- yeah.
Japanese. So very familiar and so nice too.
I've got my friends. I've got some friends in southern part of India, and I want to visit them sometime. But unfortunately, I have not been there. But I love to go.
We should do it.
Yeah. So it's true. So is it true that traveling abroad is not popular in Japan? Well, it is popular. It is popular in Japan. It is popular in Japan. But it's just that I don't know. Like, well, it's been said that young people stopped. Not stopped, but not many people. Not many young people stopped. What's that? Not traveling, but studying abroad. Yeah, so less and less young people are studying abroad away from Japan. But like I did, I don't know why, but that's quite unfortunate.
Japanese watch that channel? Japanese?
I don't think. Well, it
Or
must be. There are some Japanese people watching this channel. Well, I've had some Japanese comments from Japanese people after in my videos too, but it's very very few. Very few.
So foreigners living in Japan watch.
About, I would say, like, looking at my analysis, it says that 10%, I think, but 9 to 10% of the people are accessing from Japan. I'm not sure if they are Japanese or foreign, but probably foreign nationals living in Japan. And just new prime ministers from Akita, Tohoku. Do you feel familiar? Yes, I do feel familiar. He just neighbor. He'll do some good for Tohoku too. Well, I will buy one of those T-shirts when I lose my weight or they made XXL, double XL or what? Yes, they are making double XL,
Wow.
double extra large. They are making it for exporting actually. So I'll put that out when it's ready. So make sure you watch it out. Thank you. Is there anyone? So let me just go through other chat questions. Okay, Ryotaro from Dennis Dennis Varty. Thank you for the donation. Ryotaro, where are some places? It's disappeared. Hold on. Let me just get the. Where are some places you would like to visit that you have not been yet? Very good question. Well, India definitely I would like to visit. But see, Africa. I mean that's the continent. But the only country in the African continent I've been was Morocco. But so I have not really been to Black Africa yet.
Okay.
Today we're having a birthday party, but unfortunately she's not here today. But there was a Ghanaian girl in the party, so she's a Black African, and she she invited us to Ghana. She's going back to Ghana in about a few years, and then she has invited me to go there. So I would love to visit the Africa. That's the one place.
What about Kenya? Kenya?
Why not? Kenya, yeah, Africa.
Tanzania?
Tanzania, the safari. Oh,
Rwanda.
that was the answer that I should have said.
Yeah.
So-
Rwanda is the safest country in Africa.
That's yeah. So you know what?
Very safe.
So reason why he chose Rwanda, he went to Rwanda was he was just searching to say like safety, Africa, and then Rwanda came out, and that's why he went.
Yeah.
And he decided what he wanted to do after he went to Rwanda.
Yeah.
So he did not have any idea before he went to Rwanda. He decided what to do
Yeah.
after he went to Rwanda. It's a funny story there. So let me again. Okay. Ryotaro, where are some place that you would like to visit that you I said that. Happy birthday, Ryotaro. I was from Kiss Shot. Happy birthday, Ryotaro. I was to ask if you've ever been to Poland, but I guess I don't have I don't have to anymore out there. I give that police to you. Yes, I've been to like anywhere. I've everywhere. Like I've been to Krakow. I've been to Warsaw, the Warszawa. I've been to like Poznan, the Zakopane, the Helm, and everything. So I've been everywhere. That's what I can tell. Thank you for your donation too. What are the unique Japanese birthday tradition? So what is it? Is there any unique Japanese birthday traditions?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing is so special.
Yeah, our song in Japan is basically English.
Like happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, but in Japanese.
Yeah,
I mean, so
yeah,
in English.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
everything in English. So,
Japanese.
but okay, the one thing I'd like to introduce you, tell you, just liberal Japanese tradition is a Christmas.
Christmas.
Japanese tradition in Christmas time. We eat. What do we eat for Christmas?
Cake.
Chicken.
Kentucky.
KFC. We eat
KFC.
Kentucky Fried Chicken for Christmas.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
Americans, right? You eat turkey, for instance, for Christmas. But we don't eat turkey so much. Instead, someone said, no turkey, that's why it's a chickens. It's the same shit. So let's eat KFC. So that's what we do. So every year, like we say we go into December, there will be a TV commercials of KFC, like with a Santa Claus and yeah.
Mhm.
Isn't it amazing? Like just no one else does that in the whole world. Okay. So happy birthday! Oh, thank you very much, Andreas Williamson. Happy birthday! I have a little different question. As a collector of movies, including Japanese, hold on, let me just. It disappeared. Okay. Including Japanese releases, is physical media like DVD or Blu-ray still a thing in Japan, and where to look for them? Well, yes. I mean, it didn't. I mean, we still have shops that sell the DVDs or Blu-rays. If you go to like bookstores, the bookstores are the ones who actually sell. The big bookstores like Tsutaya. Tsutaya is the one that you should be able to find those DVDs or Blu-rays that I can say. Okay, thank you for questions. So next one. Okay, I get a lot of questions now. Next one. Okay, happy birthday, Risotto. Thank you very much. What are the aspects of other cultures or places that you have liked, and some things that you didn't like? Other cultures. Well, what is it? Okay, not that I didn't like at all, but when I went to Europe, right? When I was in Europe, it took some time for me to get used to the kissing culture.
Oh.
Like cheeks, the French. Like was it twice or sometimes 3 times in Switzerland? So, or in because I lived in Spain, right? So they do it twice all the time. Like when you say goodbye or hello. So, Japanese is not like we don't really have the touching culture.
Yeah.
We don't do any like a body contact so much. So therefore, like when I was in Spain, like some really pretty girl come up to me and say, "Oh, hello." I was like, "Oh shit, that's so nice. I love this culture." But I didn't get used to it for a while. But after several months, I was like, "Oh yeah, this is natural." But that's something that I was not used to, but I liked in the end. Do you have any other cultures? Anything that you surprised you? Surprise you?
In Europe, there is no onsen, hot springs.
They do.
No, in Estonia.
Oh, Estonia, in Europe, you said.
Yeah, sorry. So, I feel like my body is dirty every day. Like only shower, I cannot. So
Right.
So,
Okay. Yeah.
So instead, I go to sauna almost every day.
Oh, you know what? They're talking about like just reminded me of Ryotaro's shopping channel. The next thing, not next, but in about maybe a few afterward. But I'm thinking of actually taking out this the hot spring extract. It's a little water.
Wow.
It's a liquid. It's about this big. So if you just put some drips, and your like bath becomes like onsen. It's got some mineral in it, and so my friend is making it, and they take the real water from hot spring like ryokan, the Japanese inn, and they actually boil it to the powder,
Oh.
and then so you actually when you mix it with water, or your bath water, and it becomes
Wow.
it becomes like onsen. That's what I'm thinking about
Wow.
doing in introducing in Ryotaro, Japan. Okay, next question. Happy birthday. Have you ever been to Scotland? What stereotypes do Japanese people have about this country? Scotland. Scotland.
Football, rugby.
Football, rugby. Yeah.
Yeah.
Football- Scotch whiskey.
Yeah.
And also strong accent.
Strong accent. Yeah. Like because I lived in Britain for 4 years, the northernmost I been in Britain was actually Lake District. So I hit Scotland, unfortunately. But people told me that for instance, Edinburgh was such a very beautiful and interesting place to visit. Like I said, like with Scotch whiskey, definitely is and also beautiful scenery. That's what I have in my mind when I hear the word Scotland. What do you think?
Yeah.
Many lakes.
I played
Many lakes, maybe.
Thousand
Yeah.
lakes, yeah.
Thousand lakes. Yeah. Okay, so next one. Okay. How do you is it hard to get Japanese citizenship? There are so many comments like that. So let me just answer that. It's not. I'm not sure. If you're married to a Japanese person, maybe it's not. That's what I can say. If you find Japanese girlfriend. Can you swim? Yes, I think all Japanese people can swim. All,
Because we have class in.
we have classes. It's mandatory. It's compulsory to take swimming classes. So everyone can swim. Basically, everyone can swim in Japan.
Elementary school has swimming pool.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's true. And hold on a second. Okay. And also while living in UK, did you ever visit or live in Wales? No, like Scotland. I see that is something that I've regretted. That I have not really been out of England at all. The only places I've been out of London was at Brighton and also the Lake District, and what else? Cambridge.
Cambridge.
Those are only 3 places in bloody 4 years.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean,
that's very shame.
I know. The reason behind it is like I was taking Spanish. My major
Ah, I see.
is like international business with Spanish, right?
I see.
So every holiday I had, I went down to Spain.
Okay.
Wow.
So that was
not
the
to go to north.
exactly. So yeah, so I went down south instead of north.
see.
So that's something that I really regret right now, that I should go back to Britain, and this time I should head up north.
Sure.
Definitely.
Sure.
Yeah, so okay, let me just go through some other questions in the super chat. Okay, happy birthday. How is the art scene in Japan? Would it be a good idea to study an art or illustration in Japan? I'm not an arty guy. Did
I'm
anyone?
not sure.
Anyone arty?
No. Really.
No,
You are.
no one's arty.
But you know, everybody knows Japanese animation is very wonderful and
Yeah.
kind of art. I think
It's kind of, but I think this
But you mean the art,
Felix
right?
Felix Domestica think as asking the art as an art, like
Art, real
like
art.
real like yeah, like liberal art, maybe art.
But
I don't
there's
know which art. I
many
should say.
art university.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
many
true. There are many art universities in Japan. But
Like being graphic design is very, young people want to.
yeah, like illustration. He said. So yeah. So sorry, we should have someone extra guy who's we should have extra like who's really. Oh, anyway, so what is this?
This is
My God! Oh my God!
special gift for him.
Shine muscat.
Yes.
Shine muscat.
Very
Oh my! This
expensive.
is huge. This is huge. Let me just get. I want to hear. Oh my God! It's a grapes. Yes, shine muscat. And
Great.
this is very expensive.
Nice.
I think. How much was this?
How much do you think?
20? I don't know. What is it? How much?
30 something.
$30 US. This is how much it costed. A grape. Oh yes, the red grapes are common as well, but the green are kind of like becoming popular right now. Oh my God! And is it $30
Wow.
for this?
Oh.
Can I share it?
Why not?
Take.
Oh yeah.
Take.
$1.
One buck. This is one buck. One buck.
So no seeds.
Oh! Wow!
No seed.
Can eat the skins.
You can eat everything.
We can eat the whole stem in the no seed.
Is from Yamagata?
Ah,
This is from Yamagata Prefecture. It says
Yamagata Prefecture. Yeah.
very famous for fruits. Why do you think Japanese fruits are so expensive? Why is it?
Taking care of very carefully, and actually this is worth to pay the $30.
It's they took so much time and energy to grow this big, and also this sweet. For instance, they cut many grapes to make this grape really sweet. Because if you have too many grapes, grapefruits, then what happens is that each of them become like less sweet. So they try to have these grapes with the sugar concentrated in the fewer number of grapes. That's what I heard. Is that true, baby?
I think so.
Yeah.
So, yes.
Love.
Yeah. Edgy watermelon. Yeah. The edgy watermelon, the square one. That I think they just there for fun, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
It's not for the taste. It's more like it just stands out because there is no such a thing in the market, so people like to buy it. So, how does it taste like? Do you like how do you it's
Fresh and sweet.
Very sweet and fresh and juicy.
it's very juicy. And no seed is like okay.
Yeah.
It's been-
Easy to eat.
Yeah, it's been quite a trend right now to for the producers to produce the grapes without seeds. So right now, if you go to the supermarket, you only see the ones without seeds. You hardly see or find the grapes with seeds because people don't want to buy it anymore.
Yeah.
So
Kids love this.
oh yeah. Apparently, kids love this more than red
Yeah.
grapes. They like greens better. Yeah.
I like this skin part.
So if it's so expensive, how do you? What's that? It's like hold on. Where's that? I missed it. If it's so expensive, from like haggis, neeps, and tatties. So if it's so expensive, how do Japanese people afford fruits part of the diet? Oh well, the thing is, Japanese people tend to spend a lot of money for fruits.
Yeah.
we don't hesitate to spend a lot of money for fruits. We think that fruits are expensive. We just admit the fact that fruits are expensive. Good fruits are expensive. Cheap fruits are not sweet or not. It's that doesn't taste so much. So we don't really care. Now we care, but we don't really. Yeah, I think it's worth the money. That's what it is. Okay. So let me go through the super chat again. Who is commenting? Oh, just so many people commenting again. Wow. Okay, so what language was the most difficult for you to learn and why?
What language?
I'll answer the last, I guess.
I only speak English and Japanese.
But you speak a bit of Estonian.
Yeah. Can I say cheers in Estonian?
What is it?
Terviseks. Terviseks.
TV sex? What?
Terviseks.
Televisex?
Mhm.
Telebi in
Somebody-
Japanese is TV.
Tervis means for health, and sex means for. So
Sex
for,
means sex. No?
No. Maybe yes, but
Maybe.
Health sex.
for health.
For health. For health.
Mhm.
Okay. That's
Wait.
Wait.
What is
Terviseks. Terviseks.
Television is health.
is health, right?
Yeah.
Sex is what?
For.
For
Health.
Mhm.
So like, how do you say it for you?
I don't know.
Sex. I don't know. Anyone?
You?
Is this true? Like, anyone speaking? Anyone is speaking Estonian in this channel right now? But anyway, let me. Television. Oh, this is it.
Oh.
TV sex. Yeah. That's it. Yeah.
No. It's
It's
not.
not?
It's not.
TV what?
No.
TER.
TERVIK.
Terrible sex.
Yeah, always English speakers say so.
Terrible sex. Little bit what? Well, so it's, I mean,
Yeah.
just I'll try to look up just to make sure. Turbo, make sure that what you're saying is right. Okay, let me go back to super chat and try to. Hold on a second. So what's the most difficult language?
Most difficult language.
Yeah. Most difficult language.
I only speak Osaka dialect.
Osaka dialect.
So I
Okini.
don't know.
They say
Anybody know Osaka dialect? Nandeyanen.
What does it mean? Nandeyanen.
Nandeyanen.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? Nandeyanen.
If-
That's what they
if
say.
somebody say stupid things, we say always
Nandeyanen. And also like okini. That's thank you.
Kind of
Thank you. Yeah, instead of like arigato, you can say okini. In
And we
Osaka.
say maido.
Maido.
Just like
Maido.
But I think Japanese is really tough language,
I think so, yeah.
especially to writing in kanji, hiragana, katakana. Very complicated.
Yeah. So the writing part might be difficult, but speaking Japanese language is not that difficult, I would say. Because the grammar itself is not that complex compared to some other languages, I guess.
So the Polish is really tough, right?
Polish has been, I think it's been like counted as one of the most difficult languages ever in the whole world. And then I found that too. The pronunciation especially. Let me go through some other questions. How difficult is it to get decent black tea in Japan? How should I bring my own for a month? Black tea, as in English black tea, talking about. I know there's some. I think it's really easy. It's really easy.
And convenient.
Yeah,
Convenient store.
Yeah, even you can get you can even get the black tea in 7-Eleven. So just don't bring any. You might find your favorite black tea in Japan too. Yeah. So next question. Did you feel sufficiently designed when the queen herself came to what? Queen herself came to your grand birthday party last year and transferred Chris UK.
大人用か
来たかな来た。Okay. We're back. Sorry, mate. Sorry. We're back. Yeah. So I don't know, some technical trouble we had, And sorry, the viewers are gone now. I think they thought that we are gone forever. But no, we will continue for like next 10 minutes. I think we like to again continue to talk about some things. I don't know what we're talking about. Daijoubu, I'm not really sure if you're daijoubu. Let me just connect the screen so I can